All right, first 30 reps. On to pull downs. However you see that, that'll do. All right, I got 75 on here. Let's see how she goes. All right. So not bad. 70 pounds on the bench, 30 reps, 75 on the lat pull down, again, 30 reps. It's supposed to be about 60 seconds in between breaks, rest. I'm probably gonna go closer to 2 minutes. It really does depend on yourself and on what you know you're capable of doing. Probably a minute and a half, 2 minutes for me. Gonna go record it and on to the next 3 sets. All right, so it has literally been, I don't know, 30 seconds since I just pressed stop. So once again, trying out DDP's personal program here. So far, I could see it working. Again, it's gonna come down to a volume thing for me, just the way I train, but I've got 3 sets left. The next rep range is 15 to 20, minimum 15 up to 20 for both. Again, it's about 30 seconds in between chest press and lat pull down. The biggest thing you're gonna notice is I really did stay with that eccentric control. All right, fuck it, let's get after it. Set it up. Well, I'm going to be recording all the sets, but I'm going to do a couple for sure. So this is number 2. Let's just see how she goes. All right, solo 20. Again, solo eccentric, full on pause at the bottom, so went really well. Got about 30 seconds before I jump into the next one. Again, really work on that eccentric control. Try and get that pause at the bottom or the top as I'm about to do lat pull downs. I got 2 more sets of these. Once again, doing these with BFR. So 30% weight, 15 to 30%. Don't want to go too much heavier than that. I can definitely, I'm more winded. Stimulus, we'll see what happens. I got 2 more sets to go. All right. Definitely one of the more intense ones I've put out here so far, so that's all right. All right. Again, 15 to 20 reps. Good control. Pause at the top. Get that stretch. We're not good old Sam Sulek. We're not slinging weights, guys. All right, here we go. One. And always slow as if you're going to do another, guys. Pause the top of that stretch and release. And about a minute to 2 minutes in between the next sets. 2 more sets to go. Feel pretty good. I mean, you know, I'm using 75 pounds on this right now. Normally, I'm using 100 pounds. Doing 15 to 20 rep range. So this was actually not too bad. Now keep in mind there's going to be 2 more sets of this. It's definitely more a cardio workout, stimulus to fatigue. I'm actually feeling this more in my forearms right now. Yeah, and you don't want these things cranked all the way. I can actually probably turn them up a little bit. But I mean, with 2 more sets, we'll see what happens. I'm not going to record the next 2. I will do a follow-up video on the last 2, and we'll see how we get from there. I'm almost half the time already for what the total workout was supposed to be for the day. I am doing a little bit of talking in between, but it's also because of my tempo. So you got to keep that in mind, guys. So that's why I say 35, 45 minutes. I will be pushing that 45-minute mark, probably closer to 50. I've got a 3 to 5 second negative with a pause at the bottom every single rep. So it's all about good technique above all else. All right, I'll touch base with you guys in 2 more sets. All right, guys. So I finished the 4th set of press, the superset bench press into lat pull downs. Pretty good. I mean, it's definitely getting a workout from it. Stimulus to fatigue wise, still feeling pretty good that way. Pump wise is actually kind of the opposite right now. But we'll see. I got 2, if not 4 exercises left to go, and we'll see how it goes from there. Cheers. All right, guys, what's up, Dallas? Superset number 2, incline into seated row, BFR. See what happens. Used at 30 pounds. Got a shoulder impingement, so we'll see how far we get with 30. I might have to drop her down. The first superset was pretty good, pretty easy. So might have to up the weight on that one, but it's good to work on this one. First set, I'm only going to be recording one set of these. Again, going for 30 reps on both. Next up is seated cable row. Not the best angle. I don't really care. Let's try this one. There we go, a little better. I'm going to be using 100 pounds on this. Normally I'm 200, so, but I'm also doing, 20 to 30 reps as it is, so. All right, set one done. 3 more to go. Shoot for 20, 20, and 20. See how she goes. I'll get back to you after. All right, guys. So just finished my second series out of 3 potential. Fuck, can't seem to get any good lighting in here. There we go. That's a bit better. So second one was incline press. 4 sets, 30, 20, 20, 20, 20. Yeah. I use 30 pounds for that. I could probably go up. So I've been using 50 pounds for about 15 to 20 reps anyway. I went based off the numbers Dallas gave me. So this is what he's doing. This is what he's got some of the other guys coming into his studios and doing. I think the difference is I'm used to these high rep ranges. I've been doing them for a while now, really practicing them. The next thing I did was seated row. I did 3 sets at 100, and my 4th set was 120. I don't really feel a whole heck of a lot. Feel pretty good. Like I've got a sweat on. I'm sure this is helping with my VO2 max, which is good. I guess that's kind of the point of PowerCuffs. I'm feeling a lot in my synergist muscles, so I think that is really what the biggest benefit of wearing these for doing back and chest is, because no matter what, like you can't just isolate your chest. Like you can, but you can't. You know, you can try and put it on an island all you want, but for the most part, you're still using some synergist muscles. So we'll see. I'm actually gonna pop these guys. I'll pop them now. I'm supposed to have 2 exercises left. I've already been going for well over an hour. By the time I'm going to be done, it's going to be an hour and a half. And I think the biggest difference is my tempo. So as I mentioned before, you know, his best estimate based on what they do is he's roughly 35, 45 minutes depending on which day and what exercises it is. I have a 3 to 5 second negative, as you've seen in my videos, with a pause at the bottom. That makes a huge difference. My average set is between 3 and 6 minutes. So you start coupling that up. I've done 16 sets already, right? And I'm supposed to do another 8. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 1 more for sure. I've got cable flies left to go. And then there was supposed to be another back movement. I think due to time restraints, because I've got other stuff I gotta do, and volume. So I will be tweaking this a little bit. I'm gonna be keeping it as real as I can for what he asked for. But I'm gonna be making slight modifications here. I'm making this a 5-day split as opposed to a 3-day split. So next up is going to be incline cable flies. Even if it was dumbbell flies, I'd go with cable flies. Cable flies put your chest more on an island and rely a lot less on your synergist muscles. I get a better range of motion. I feel better with it. I get a much better pump. Now, as far as pump goes, like it's there, but it's not quite what I'm used to. I'm used to going a little heavier with still that 15 to 20 rep range. I will probably do another week of this, to be honest. Like if I work out the kinks to it, and I'm going to talk to him on Saturday, and this is the proposal I'm going to have. Like I'm literally going to write a program and be like, listen, like this is what I did because it worked for me and my volume. Because again, I'm already doing fairly high volume. If I'm doing chest, back, and shoulders 3 times a week, just doing this today on a Monday is just not going to cut it for me. I'm going to be like twiddling my thumbs by the end of the week, and I already know that. So I'm just going to have to move some stuff over into the next day, which is fully what I was anticipating anyway. So where tomorrow would normally be legs and arms for me, that's what I'm going to do. So we've got that set up for Friday to be legs and shoulders. So I think the difference is where today was very chest heavy, it's going to be 3 chest movements. I think that Wednesday, because it is supposed to be legs and bicep. No, well, it's just supposed to be biceps and tris. So I'm going to have to figure that out. I will probably do triceps, and I will throw my shoulders, which are supposed to be Friday's workout, in on Wednesday. I'm going to be playing with it. Sorry, Dallas. this is just what I'm working with here. So, and it's again, it comes down to a stimulus fatigue ratio. I feel great. I've got tons of energy right now. I'm lifting a heck of a lot lighter than I'm normally used to lifting, which isn't a bad thing at all. But being able to hit these 30s and 20s out of the park and be like, all right, cool, what's next, means I need to up the weight. So that's how you're gonna know. If you can get through a full set and your rep range is 15 to 20, if you get to that 20 and you feel good at the end, you're good. All right, on to the next one. All right, guys, what's going on? Okay, getting ready to do the my fifth and final, most likely, exercise of the day. I mean, I could probably throw the other one in there. Almost might as well. I can set it up super quick anyway, so I probably will. Just to give the first day a go, I guess. But something tells me I'm gonna have to do this again on like Wednesday. Like, again, I don't feel like this is gonna be enough stimulus for me. So anyway, incline flies. I've got the bench set at 60 degrees. I'm gonna be using 20 pounds, going for 30 reps, and we'll see how she goes. I'm gonna pause this and then I'm gonna go and quickly set up the other one because I might as well get into it. So the next thing I'm gonna be doing is lat prayers, actually, because I think that I messed up the order for what it was supposed to be. I can't quite remember. Either way, I'm gonna power up, and that's what I'm going to do. Oh yeah, because it's supposed to be supinated pull downs. Again, I've already done my lats in that aspect, so I'm going to try and work more of the Terry. So this is one of those little tips that I'm going to throw out there to Dallas when we get around to it. But should be pretty good. All right, I'm going to pause it and get the other one set up. All right, so again, I'm going to be using 20 pounds on this. How far we get, I'm not sure what to expect. I'm just kind of started incorporating these as it is. Again, it's going to be interesting. I'm powered up. Big thing is when you're in that stretch, you want the cable to line up with your arm. Remember, you want a nice, full, deep stretch. So, all right, here we go. 8. Let's go. Nice and slow as if you're doing another one. And rock. All right. So that was only 20 pounds. And guess what? That, yeah, that was about 5 minute set just for one set. That's a 30 reps. I feel good. As you see, I got that huge stretch at the bottom. That is what really helps with hypertrophy. Arms feel good. The biggest benefit I really find from these is actually the shoulders. So it is providing me a little more stability. I don't know if that's a psychological thing or if it's an actual truth, but feeling pretty good. Okay, I'm not going to film the rest of that set, but I do have lat prayers. I don't think I've filmed lat prayers once, so we'll get that filmed and get that up there filmed. Yeah, those who know, those who know. Trevor Hancock film. Anyway, so I'm going to do a set at that. Normally I'm doing 100 pounds for 20 reps. I've got it down to 60 today. This is my last workout. So generally by the time I'm down to the last one, obviously fatigue's kicking in. You really don't want to get junk volume. That's what it comes down to. So that's where you got to be careful. All right, I got to keep going. All right, I'm set up. We got to get to it. I'm looking for 30 of these fuckers. I use a wider grip on this. You can use narrow, you can use wide, whatever works for you. You're gonna find the best stance that works for you as well. Let's get to work, because we got a lot of work to do still. And slow as if another. So I said, guys, I'm using 60 pounds right now. Not bad, about a 2-minute set. There's 30 reps, 60 pounds. I usually do 100. Got up to about 160 doing 10, so I don't know, I might have to play with the weight with that one. But just a slight variation. Again, if I was going to do supinated lat pull downs, again, I'm working the lats, but I'm working the biceps. Now, if I'm gonna be working my biceps and triceps tomorrow with multiple different exercises, I want them to be fresh. I don't want that to be the limiting factor when I get back into the gym tomorrow. Even though tomorrow's supposed to be a rest day, again, I'm tweaking the program a little bit to fit my needs a little better. All right, I got about 40 seconds before I gotta hit the next set. Again, I'm not gonna bother recording, but I've got 3 more sets of each. Again, supersetting everything, even if there's a pause or a stop on here. I'm about a minute in between. The last one was a little longer because I had to set up, give me some time to breathe. It is now 8:08, and I got here, by the time I started it was about 6:30, so I'm already an hour and a half in, guys. So really think about your timing for this kind of stuff. If you're gonna do supersets, it's supposed to make it quicker, but if you are super slow on the negatives and the eccentrics like I am, give yourself a little more time. Feels really good. Again, the determining factor is going to be tomorrow. We'll see how I feel after that. So, all right, guys, I will do a check-in video, I guess, right after this. So, you know the drill. Own your lives and get after it. Cheers. All right, guys. So I just finished up the 6th exercise, 3rd series. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it. I did. Felt good. Get these cuffs off now. Remember, you only want to have them tight for 20 minutes at a time. Any more than that, you can actually cause some pretty serious injuries, so I'll be very wary of that. Let's do a pump check. So, felt pretty good about it anyway. Nice pump in the arms. Again, that's kind of the idea with these cuffs is they're gonna really work the synergist muscles even when you're not. Like you can see, like I had a wicked pump there. Chest, not so much actually. Even on that last set, I really took my time, really opening up. I'm gonna have to play around with the weight with this. Again, this is the review. Went through the workout. You guys have come through the workout with me. It is a great workout. Pump wise, I'm not leaving with what I would normally leave. We'll see how I feel tomorrow though, right? I mean, you know, it's going to be a little different. You know, as far as my joints, my connective tissue, I feel great. No issues with that. That again is the benefits of using these cuffs, is going super lightweight and just high rep. I think part of the problem is, again, I've been doing high reps for so long, or even in between intermediate reps, that I know what my rep ranges are to get the best stimulus out of my muscles and versus the fatigue. So again, I'm gonna have to revisit this. I will probably have to up most of the weight on this stuff. I will probably give it another week, and I might even go through the full mesocycle. We'll see. I don't know, it was something different. It was enjoyable, if nothing else. Like I said, my elbows, my shoulders don't really hurt. But again, that's kind of the benefit of those, and you know, half decent pump out of it anyway, especially you know, a bit more in the shoulders than I'm used to from what I was doing. So, all right, guys, that is what I got for you. That is the 3 series BFR workout split day 1. Again, I'm probably going to rework it. Dallas has it set up as a 3-day split overall with DDPY mixed in on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm going to be doing DDPY every night, so I'm going to develop a 5-day program with this, and we'll see how it works out. Either way, I do love these cuffs, so no matter what you take from it, I really enjoy using them, even if I didn't get the stimulus and the pump that I normally would. But I generally use them just for my arms and my shoulders on certain days. Well, I use them every day of the week, but they're usually the follow-up workouts, right? So, all right, that's what I got for you guys today. You know the drill. Own your lives. Get after it. Cheers.